Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to day number 2. Again, just in case you weren't here yesterday, I am Tanika Harper. I'm a local entrepreneur here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm founder and CEO of a nonprofit called Shora Foundation, a partner in Elite Facility Maintenance and the Women LLC, and I'm founder and CEO of Harper's Natural Skincare Products. I reside on the Mayor's Maker Council, and I'm happy to be this year's Summit Chair. And so, welcome back to the Maker City Summit 2020. We had a wonderful day yesterday, and you were in for a ride today. And so, we are just happy to have you join us. We have another amazing day planned, and I hope you'll join us for the speakers and the workshops. We have them starting again every hour on the hour. If you happen to miss a few, they will be available after the summit, and you'll receive an email with that information. Now, just a few housekeeping tips. If you have any technical difficulties, don't hesitate to visit the tech table in the back of the room on floor 1. We have a summit webpage for you to access worksheets and to register for your expert sessions. If you have not yet done that, you will have a chance to continue to register for your expert sessions until 5 p.m. today. And you can do that by pressing on the summit image in the middle of the floor. Again, to register for expert sessions and to access any resources, you can press the summit image in the middle of the floor. Also, be on the lookout for post-event feedback form. Your recommendations and thoughts help us plan each summit. So we welcome your thoughts and opinions. The summit is presented by the City of Knoxville's Mayor Maker Council in partnership with the Knoxville Entrepreneur Center. Generous support was also provided by Big Slate Media, Lunch Pool, Jupiter Entertainment, KnoxBiz, Tennessee Arts Commission, Native Maps, Nathana, Harper's Naturals, Cold Gold, Dogwood Arts, the Retropolitan Craft Fair, Aeromont School of Arts and Crafts, Mighty Mud, Vagabondry, JTV host Ryan Ashley Anderson, and Park City Prince. Thank you all. Now, the Maker City is where it is today because of the heavy support of Knoxville Entrepreneur and its partners. So now it's time to start our program. This morning's speaker spends her days with a feeling of encouragement. She doesn't preach empty words. Rather, she is intentional and factual in her research to confidence and how best to harness for success. Please join me in welcoming confidence coach Regina Bonds.
Maker City Summit, what's going on this morning? Super excited to be with each and every one of you guys. I am super pumped. Do you want to know why? It's because I get to be in the room with what I perceive as family. We are creatives, and there's not, the world is full of people, but when we begin to step out and share our gifts with the world, I feel at home because I have been blessed to be able to use my words to be creative and to create an income just by me speaking life into other people. So I'm super excited to be with each and every one of you guys this morning. I am Regina, that's right, the confidence coach, and I want us to just be super pumped up this morning, super ready for the next level. I want to know in the comment section who is ready to go to the next level, who's ready to call forth their rise, who's ready to find out who they really came into this earth realm to be. I'm here to tell you this morning that you are here on purpose, for purpose, and there is greatness within you. Yes, 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 and yes. I see you in the comment section. Come on. Who's ready for the next level? Come on, let's type in the comment section. Next level, next level. I want to talk to some people who are ready to excel. I want to talk to some people who's not just ready to pivot in a pandemic, but they're ready to prosper in a pandemic, who's ready to take this world by storm, who's ready to say, no longer will I sit on the sidelines of life, but I'm ready to go get what belongs to me. Yes, I feel it. I feel you. So with that being said, I feel it's important for me to take a moment right here in this very moment. I want everyone to kind of lean forward for me. Come on, lean forward. And I want you to take that left hand and I want you to move it around your body. I want you to pat yourself on the back. Congratulations. You showed up for yourself today. And I am so honored and privileged. It is both an honor and a privilege to be able to serve you in the capacity of speaking to you this morning. I want to share with you a statistic real quick. I was reading an article in Forbes and both in Business Insider that says, I want you guys to get your pen and paper out because I'm about to take you on the ride of your life. Pen and paper out, because I believe that note takers are money makers and I believe that learners are earners. So if you're ready to take your money to the next level, your confidence to the next level, your life to the next level, your creativity to the next level, get those notebooks out. And I want to share a statistic with you that I believe that will absolutely change the trajectory of your confidence tank, of your life. I was reading in Forbes, it said that 15% of your success, 15% of your success is based on your skill set, education, talent. Come on, education, skill set, and talent. 15%, stay with me, of your success is based on your skill set, your talent, and your education. Yes, I'm talking about that $80,000 education you went to a university to get. 15%, a whopping 15% of your success as a creative is based on your skill set, education, and talent. A whopping 85% of your success is based on you giving yourself permission to be successful. That's right. I said it. Over 85% of your success is based on you giving yourself permission to be successful. I want to know today, when was the last time you gave yourself permission to take your business to the next level, to take your creativity to the next level, to talk about your business like you would talk about that great Starbucks drink that you're holding in your hand on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I want to know, when was the last time you gave yourself permission to break the glass ceiling? Come on. When was the last time you gave yourself permission to be the best, And so I'm going to give you a formula that I have created this morning that I believe that is going to help you win on repeat. That's right. Type in the comment section here, say, I'm ready to win on repeat. I created a 3C confidence formula that I believe helps individuals in the lane of entrepreneurship win on repeat. Who wants to win on repeat today? Who wants to learn how to harness their confidence to help them win on repeat? And so I believe that my definition of confidence is simply strength with style. Confidence is knowledge. When you learn how to drive a car and you've been driving for 10, 15, 16 years, you no longer worry about can I drive or not when I get in. Why? Because you have the information, you have the practice, you have the skill. So I believe that confidence is strength that's built over time, strength with style. I believe that if you want it, I believe that confidence will be the fuel. I like to say that confidence is the luxury vehicle that gets you from where you are to where you want to be, and fast. I know that the 3C formula that I have created creates massive confidence in the lives of creatives. I believe to reach the next level of confidence that makes you unstoppable in your business. Are you ready for this? Number one, you must have clarity. Number two, you must have courage. Number three, you must have commitment. That's right. This is the secret formula that is going to help you win on repeat. You must have clarity. You must have courage, and you must have commitment. You must have the clarity to know what you want, the courage to go after what you want, and the commitment to get the results that you want in your life and in your business. Let's talk about clarity. When we think about the word clarity, what does clarity mean to you? For me, clarity means clear. When I lift up this glass of water, I can see right through it. Why? Because it's clear. I can see. I want to ask you a question this morning. When was the last time you got really clear about what you wanted to produce in your business? When was the last time you got really clear about what you wanted to create and bring into this world for everyone to take a part in? Are you clear on what it is you want? When was the last time you asked yourself, what is it that I really want? I'm not talking about something that makes you feel comfortable. I'm talking about something that looks like it's so far in advance that you'll never get there. I want you to break out of the box of comfort this morning. Break out of your comfort zone and get in your confidence zone. Ask yourself, what is it that I really want? I believe firmly as a confidence coach, I tell my clients day in and day out, what cannot be explained can never be obtained. I'm going to say that again and let that sink in real quick. What cannot be explained can never be obtained. You have to know as a creator what you want. It's not enough. Sometimes we get stuck in this, I just want to create beautiful things and I want people to be a part of this beautiful thing that I create. But you got to know the results behind the beautiful thing that you create, that you want to get from the product and service that you're offering this world. I want to know, if I was to go around this virtual room this morning and stop by every single table and say, do you know what you want? Can you tell me with pinpoint accuracy what you want to produce in your business? How much money you want to make in your business? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you see yourself in the next 6 months? Could you tell me like that? If not, I encourage you to go back to the drawing board, take out your journal and begin to dream again. Don't settle. Don't settle. Even in the midst of where we are in the world right now, don't settle. I believe that you have the creative ability to prosper in a pandemic. I believe that you can speak and declare what you want your business to be. Think the thought, believe the thought, imagine the thought, visualize the thought, and bring that thought to pass with confidence. So I believe that number one, we must have clarity. Number two, we must have courage. And I believe that courage is the biggest piece of it all. Because without courage, you're not going to want to have clarity. Without courage, you're not going to want to have a commitment to yourself and to your business. You need courage. You need courage. Courage. What does courage mean, Coach Regina? I'm glad you asked. Courage is the ability to do it afraid. Courage is that thing that makes you get up and do it, even though pee may be running down the sides of your legs. You show up anyway. You no longer take the back seat. You no longer stand behind the curtain, but you show up on the front and center stage of your life, and you stop being the extra in your own movie, and you stand up and say, you know what? I am the leading role of my life. And it's time for me to have the ability, have the courage to do this next season, this next phase of my life and my business afraid. Are you willing to take yourself and your business and your career, whatever it is that you want to do, your creativity, to the next level? Do you have the courage to do it afraid? Do you have the courage? My mentor says that if you're waking up every day and you're not doing something that absolutely scares you, then you're living in your comfort zone. I'm encouraging you all this morning to get outside of your comfort zone. I'm encouraging you to reach for the stars, to reach for the moon, as Les Brown says, because even if you land among the stars, you'll still be amongst greatness. I want to know, are you willing? When you have the courage, you're willing to bet on yourself. Are you willing to bet on yourself? Are you willing to take the risk? Come on, entrepreneurship, creativity, when we put our gifts out there to the world, it's all about we're taking a risk on what we believe will change people's lives. Are you willing to risk it all to gain it all? Are you willing to call forth your courageous rise and go after what it is that you truly, really want? I believe that you've got to decide with wild, reckless abandonment that you are going to be amazingly successful. That's right. I believe that you have to decide. You have to decide with wild, reckless abandonment that you're going to be wildly, amazingly successful. Winston Churchill has a quote that I absolutely adore. He says, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal, but it is the courage to continue that counts." Number 3, commitment. I want to know, what does commitment mean to you in your life, in your business, and what it is that you're bringing out to the world to see, your baby that you're birthing out for the world to see? What does commitment look like to you? Commitment is a state of being dedicated to your cause. It's a no matter what attitude, I'm showing up. Commitment is a state of dedication to your cause, your dream, your passion, your calling in life. I want you guys to understand more than ever this morning that you are responsible for your success. A lot of us have been playing the victim in success. Why is this happening to me? Why can't I get things off the ground? Why can't I make more money? Why isn't it working? Instead of playing the victim, I'm encouraging you to take control of your life and start asking, instead of why, start asking, what is this teaching me? I truly believe, like, it's like that dog, that bacon commercial. I know some of you guys have seen it, and any pet lovers today, that commercial for the bacon. It's an old commercial. And when the dog smells the bacon, he starts to smell it, and he says, bacon, 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 bacon. That's how committed you got to be. You got to sniff out success today. You got to sniff out, where's my customers? Who's got me? You got to wake up in the morning with a fresh set of eyes and say, who's got my money? That's right. That's what you have to say and declare. You got to wake up and say, where are my customers? I'm not going to rest until I receive and get everything that I want out of life. I believe you've got to be hungry for success. I like to say you've got a will to want it, to have it. That's right. You've got a will to want it, to have it. Are you committed to you? Are you committed this morning to being the best version of yourself? Are you committed to your vision? Are you committed to showing up for your dreams? I want you to hear me clearly right now in this moment. Don't you dare let procrastination paralyze you from your progress. I'm going to say that again. Some of us have been waiting. I'll wait till next year. I'll wait till we get out of this place. I'll wait until I get better at it. Don't you dare let procrastination paralyze you from your progress. You were born to win. Show up starting today. Be committed to you. Be committed to your vision. Be committed to your dream. Be committed to your goal. Show up. If you've been slacking off, make a fresh commitment right now in this moment that I'm going to use my confidence to get recommitted to what it is that I want to see accomplished in my life. Let me drop some wisdom on you right now. When you master the 3 C's of confidence: clarity, courage, and commitment, you are going to run right into the loving arms of confidence. And let me just tell you, let me just tell you a secret. Cash flow goes where confidence flows. Yeah. Cash flow goes where confidence flows. You've got to be confident if you want your money to be confident. Let me let you in on a secret. Your net worth will never surpass your self-worth. Yes, write that down. Put that on your wall when you wake up in the morning. Your net worth will never surpass your self-worth. You've got to learn how to start working on you internally, going back to the root of the thoughts that you think, and thinking about it's time for you to start thinking about what you've been thinking about concerning you. I want you to learn how to go within. Let me tell you, when you learn to go within, you'll never go without. When you learn to go within, some of you trying to make it happen on the outside of you. You want people to make it happen for you. You're looking for connections. The first thing you must do is to get confident within your own self. Get sure about who you are. Understand who you are and whose you are. It is time for you to learn how to go within so that you'll never go without. It is time for you to understand that consistent success doesn't happen by mistake, but it's intentional. It's done on purpose with confidence. It's not enough only to be confident in you, but you must build a confident product or service that you know will in fact change someone's life forever. You've got to do that. Build something so beautiful that people can't even reject when they get in front of your product or service. Talk about your product and service like you know it's going to change someone's life. I want to give you, as I'm closing, 3 tips to activate my confidence formula this morning. Number 1, I believe that we have to get rid of our Monday diet. The Monday diet. I'll start Monday. I'll start next Monday. I'll start the Monday after next. I believe that procrastination is the robber and thief of all joy. Start now. Start now. Pick up the pencil of your life and write a new chapter. Pick up the pencil of your business and write a new chapter. Pick up the pencil of your creativity and write a new chapter. Get rid of the Monday diet. I'll start Monday, and I want you to take massive action. Massive results require massive action. Number 2, talk to yourself from your highest self. So here's an exercise for you guys to try when you're done with Maker City Conference and people are not, speaking into your life continuously. When you're back in your main goal here, trying to figure out what you want to do with your own life, I want you to create an alter ego. Because the reality is a lot of us may be scared to show up for ourselves. We may not want to put ourselves out there. We may not be able to, speak or talk like everybody else, but we're maybe a little scared. I want you to create an alter ego. So my alter ego, her name is Becky. Okay. Her name is Becky. And anytime that I don't want to show up, that I'm scared, that I'm afraid, I talk to myself from my highest self. Becky steps in. She says, girl, you got this. Girl, we're going to do this. Girl, you have what it takes. You put in the work. You put in the hours. You're qualified for this moment. Do you know who you are? She gives me that pep talk that I need to show up for myself in the time where I'm scared and I don't want to do it. So create an alter ego that is going to help you do the things that scare you the most. Number 3, this is huge. Be willing to invest in yourself. Be willing to invest in yourself. Confidence is birthed by inspiration, but it grows through implementation and impartation. So you got to be willing to invest in who you are as a person. Listen, transformation comes through transaction. If you're not willing to spend money growing yourself, growing your belief systems, growing who you are as a creative, then you're going to be in a place called stuck. You've got to be willing to invest in yourself because you believe in yourself. In conclusion, I want to remind you all who you are this morning. You are an unrepeatable miracle. You are so needed and necessary. And I'm about to get vulgar just for a moment, just so that you can see how important and valuable you are. Out of thousands of pieces of sperm that tried to get into this earth realm, you made the cut. You're here on purpose. You are the highest form of creation. There is no other you. Even if you have a twin, they still don't have the same thumbprint as you. You are uniquely made to bring your gifts into this world for purpose. There is not another you. You are unstoppable, unbreakable. You can do anything. You can have anything. You can be anything. So I'm giving you the opportunity today to choose to win on repeat with confidence. I want you to be bold. I want you to be brave. I want you to be confident. And I want you to be paid. Thank you so much. And now I think we're transitioning to a Q&A. So if there are any questions that you all have, let's switch over to our Q&A section here. And I will be more than glad to answer any questions from anybody this morning. I'm ready when you are. Any questions? Can I hire you to give me a daily pep talk each morning? Absolutely. I do a 6:30 a.m. meditation call for my clients every morning. I believe that your morning practice is what ultimately gets you the best results in your life. You've got to be willing to vibrate the energy that you want out into the world in order to attract what it is that you're really seeking for in the world as well. So yes, you can. Number 2, okay. Do you provide coaching on a regular basis or have a resource we can use? Yes, I do provide coaching on a regular basis. I have clients, I do one-on-ones, I have mentorship groups. You can find information about what I offer at my on my website. It's simply my name, reginabonds.com. And I'd love to work with you. So yes, I do. How do you get your mindset behind very high price posts? How do you get your mindset behind very high price posts? I'm not quite sure of the question. Can you re-ask that question? I'd be more than glad to answer it for you. I'm just not sure what you mean by that. I'd love to answer it, Lisa. So if you can reword that for me, I'd love to answer that. Regina, how do you keep your upbeat, positive attitude going through your daily grind? That is such a great question. You are a firm believer that what I do behind the scenes is what fuels me for when I get on the camera or when I'm working with customers. Like I said in our speech, I believe that when you go within, you'll never go without. So I spend time fueling my system, fueling my my hardware, I like to say. So I meditate every single day. And I visualize. I write in my gratitude journal. I have a whole practice that I do that supports this upbeatness that you see. It's not by accident. I'm very intentional about how I start my days every single day. Okay, let me see. Let's see here. Oh, I think I'm missing some questions here. Where did you get your inspiration from for what you're doing now? Where did you get your inspiration for what you're doing now? So funny story, you guys. So I come from a Christian home, and my father is a pastor. And so very early on, he had me teaching Sunday school. And I've always been a talker. I was the girl in the classroom that my teacher had to be like, go outside, take a 5-minute timeout break because you will not stop talking. So I just believe that it's just been a part of me all of my life. And I've just been practicing speaking and things like that through church. And I was a praise and worship leader and also a pastor for years. And so I guess it's just in my blood. Let's see. How did you get to the point? How did you get to this point? What brought you to the realization to start coaching or gaining confidence? The reason why I'm so big on confidence, you guys, is because I know what it's like to not have any. I know what it's like to feel like I'm nothing. I know what it's like to feel like I can't do this. And so I believe that I believe that I was divinely instructed to be led down a path of hitting rock bottom so that I could bounce back. And I committed to, when I bounced back, I would commit myself to teaching everyone who would hear me how to bounce back in their life with confidence. So that's how I got to where I am right now. What tool to get out of procrastination? That is such a good question. So anybody know Mel Robbins? So she's really big. She has a lot of books out, and she's the one who does that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She has the 5-second rule. I believe that 5-second rule changes the game. So sometimes I'm on a very rigorous schedule. So I get up and I meditate and I exercise. Sometimes I don't feel like it. So I give myself 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I just jump out of the bed. And so that's what I encourage you to do. Just start incorporating that 5-second rule. And also you have to discover what's the root cause of the procrastination. Identify what's causing it. Are you scared? Are you afraid? Is something, that makes you feel timid about what you're trying to accomplish? Get clear on what it is that's stopping you from taking action, and then begin to speak to that thing and create a new belief system to support what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So I hope that answers that question. What do you do for you if you are checking in with your clients at 6 a.m.? How do you do self-care? Okay, yeah, so I work 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. is when I do all my coaching. Mondays and Fridays are totally, and the weekend are totally self-care, because I spend a lot of energy pouring into other people. I love it. It's what I'm born to do. I thrive when I'm able to see other people be successful with their confidence. And so I limit myself to working 3 days a week so that I can be my best self and fill my own tank. And how do I fill my tank? I love reading. I love reading podcasts, things that just make me feel inspired. Walk in nature, trips, even though right now I can't really take a lot of them, but trips and things like that really help me to make sure that I'm doing self-care, taking care of myself. Okay. Let's see. What did your prep for this presentation look like? Your energy is so infectious. Well, since I'm in the room with creatives, can I be honest? This comes natural to me. So I really don't have preparation. It really does come natural for me to be able to speak. And I think just how it may be natural for you to create bath bombs and body butters and blankets and earrings and all the creative things you do, it comes natural to me to speak to an audience. I love it. So I hope that answers your question. How do you free yourself from the fear of what others think? Oh, so I call this PPD, right? The people pleasing disease. How do you free yourself? You start getting clear on who you are. When you understand that there is something about you that is so unique and so valuable. When you understand that you have a marvelous mind, when you understand that there is infinite intelligence in you, unlocking infinite potential, you stop worrying about what other people are doing. And then you start concerning yourself with, let me get to know myself. So I encourage you to start getting to know yourself. Figure out what makes you happy, and know that what makes you happy is enough. You are enough without the people pleasing disease trying to take control of you. So I found being intentional. One of my favorite things is being intentional about my day. So if it's not aligning with my intentions, then I can say no to other people, because I'm being intentional about what I want to do with my life and with my world. So I would recommend doing that. Let's see. I don't know if I can scroll up anymore. Okay, tell us when you arrived to this enlightenment state. Did you have a life-changing event? Oh, yes. So I don't want to get too deep. But I did. So I was telling you guys that I hit rock bottom, right? And by rock bottom, I mean depressed, alone. I feel like what some spiritual people would call the dark night of the soul. You know, I had one of those really, really low moments, and I had to recreate myself. I had to change my paradigm. I had to change my belief systems by myself. I was in a corner by myself, realigning myself with what it is. I had to go back to the table and say, what do I really want? Who am I? And I started to slowly build a new Regina. I call it Regina 2.0. There's a 2.0 version of you ready to be awakened. I want to know, are you going to let them out? It's screaming, let me out. How do you feel confident about pricing beyond your comfort zone? Oh my God, that's good. That's so good. So one of the things that I believe is that I invest in myself. So I have a coach that I invest in. And because I know I've made that investment and I've done the work and I've aligned my spirit and I have, created a belief system that supports what it is that I want and what I want to have and what I want to share with people, it then gives me enough courage to charge. You can't pay me my worth, right? Because, come on, I'm priceless. But you can pay me my value. And so I believe that when you get sure about yourself and you start making investments in yourself and you start doing the work behind the scenes, and I'm not talking manual work, I'm talking about internal work, believing in yourself, affirming yourself, doing mirror work, hiring a coach, a mentor that helps you borrow their belief until you're able to believe in yourself. That will change the trajectory of your life and help you start charging what you are valued for, not what you're worth, because you're priceless, but your value. Hope that helps. What actions do you believe are a part of being bold? Doing it afraid? Because when you practice doing it afraid over and over and over again, come on, eventually it's going to become second nature to you. Just like the exercise I talked about driving. At first, I didn't know what I was doing. But now I'm so bold with driving. I don't want to get in trouble, but I'll even pick up my phone and look at, I'll look at a text message or I'll make a call. Why? Because I'm confident in my driving ability. I'm bold about it. And so you've got to keep practicing, putting yourself in this, you've got to get in the seat of the soul, the seat of yourself, and start working on yourself. And then that's when boldness will come. When you continue to put yourself out there, boldness will show up in your life. Okay. Price points. I think I went over price points. What is your opinion on meeting in a professional atmosphere? Is it good progression before consulting with a confidence coach? What is your opinion on mentoring in a professional? Absolutely. So I have lots of corporate clients. I speak to lots of, I'm not limited to just one-on-ones. I do executive coaching as well, because I believe that whoever you are, company, no company, woman, man, you gotta have confidence. And so, yes, I do believe in mentoring in professional settings. I do believe in also, mentoring in private sectors as well. It just depends on what that person needs in their life. So yeah, I think that it's all the questions. I have enjoyed you guys immensely. And I know you don't know me, but I'm going to say something that's probably going to blow your mind. I love you. And there's nothing that you can do about it. My love is free for you. And I want you to know that you are so needed and necessary in this world. Be great, be bold, be brave, and get paid.